Alright, here's the unit in question. It's a Ruud system. Serial number is from 2013. Not sure how well you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. This is a 2013 model, as you can see right there. And just at face value, it's got an X13 motor in it, jumped it out, motor comes on, runs. Not sure how well you can see, but you can clearly see it's been frozen at some point in time, very recently. I noticed there's no heat strips in here. This ductwork is pretty crazy. It's a 3-ton air handler. I haven't been outside yet. Got 14 and 10. And yeah, I don't know what this is all about. But they're just smashed into that hole up there. But check this out. This is a metal freaking stand that they just sealed up with, well, I use the term sealed loosely because this doesn't appear to be, oh Jesus. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. I'm not exactly sure why that's not sealed up. Let's look at the coil. Coil looks clean. Coil looks clean. So you can see we got a TFV. See the sensing bulb. Yeah, I don't see anything blatantly obvious as to why it was freezing up. Other than, who knows? I'm on the bottom floor. This is a 3-story house, and it's all finished. So we can't see where that ductwork actually goes, if it opens up or anything like that. So I'm going to hopefully there's a square around there. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find a happy place to take at least a supply static with that off. See how that looks. And it said on the paperwork that there was dampers installed. I don't see any dampers. I see a extra thermostat wire, but I don't see any zone board, any hand dampers, anything. See lots of holes cut in the supply. And I don't see what size that is, but I'm guessing that that's 14, because it looks almost identical to this one. So I'm gonna say that is 14, but it's wedged in that hole. So let me shut this down. Let me get some tools and we'll take a look. Alright, before I checked anything inside the airfoil and things, I was just checking this data tag out here. You can see this is a 2000 manufactured May of 2014, and it's a 3-ton unit. But I was just glancing down inside to see what kind of horrific job somebody did on the compressor. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that looks factory. I don't think this compressor has been changed. I'm kind of wondering if it was the capacitor. You know how customers tend to get those mixed up a lot. I mean, it could have been changed. You can't really see that suction braze too well, but yeah, as of right now, I'm guessing that compressor, I can't see the serial number on it. Probably have to get down there and look, but I'm guessing that compressor is original. I don't believe that's been replaced. But yeah, I just noticed that when I was out here, so I figured I'd get that on video. But yeah, and we know it's a 3-ton system inside and out, so I'm going to go inside and we'll play around with some static pressure and see what we got and go from there. They got a second system out here. As far as I know, they haven't had any trouble out of it. But yeah, let's get after it. Alright guys, now I just want to, got the AAB hooked up. Now I was just taking static pressure. Come on, focus, focus, focus. 0.81, and that is supply only. Alright, we got the AAB set up for just a quick crude total external static test, and I just have that piece just crudely put back in there, basically how it was when I got here. This is what we are looking at. Total static, 1 inch. 1 inch. So yeah, that's not a good thing. Couldn't imagine why it freezes up. It's got an X13 motor in there. So yeah, he's got some duct issues, and from what he told me is that the company came back in and said that they had to install dampers, and from what he describes is they came in and they put the dampers up in the ceiling and then finished it back off, without leaving any access. So short of opening up the entire ceiling to find dampers, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So, but like I said, that's where we sit right now. I'm gonna see if I can get an estimated CFM calculation. So we'll check that out and see what that tells us too. Really? Let me guess. Whew, damn. Didn't block that one off, did they? Got a zip ties on the damn grills. This one was closed, but I opened it. And then guess what? That was freaking closed too. Can't imagine why it don't have any airflow. There you go. Wow. Alright. So let me open all these and recheck my airflow and see what we got. And my static. Alright guys, pretty much wrapped up here for the day. I'm going to try to cut and paste, make this into an actual video. Sorry if it's really windy out here, I'm going to try to make this into a video, but just to summarize, there's two systems out here. One's a 3-ton, one's a 2.5-ton. The downstairs system is the 3-ton. It's on a 14-inch supply with a 14-inch and a 10-inch return, running 889 CFM. I think that's where all of our issues are coming from with the other company doing all the stuff that they said they did, putting refrigerant in, blah blah blah. I think that's due to airflow. They came in and put some dampers in, which I explained I think in part of the video, but they're in the finished ceiling of the garage and nobody knows where they're at. So we're going to quote out starting with opening up the ceiling, finding out where the ductwork goes and what kind of dampers are actually in there and their conditions and positions. So that's what we're going to do for now. I looked at the upstairs just briefly just to get the model and serial numbers, and basically what I found on that one is pretty much the same. It's that one. It's a 2.5-ton unit. It has one return and it's 10-inch. I'll say that again. It's 2.5-ton system and it has a 10-inch return. So yeah, we're gonna have to get into that one as well, because there's no way that that thing's working properly. But that's where we are. Just wanted to put this quick little bit in there, just because customer was kind of around with me, and I couldn't video as much as I wanted to, and was talking kind of quiet, so I'm not sure how much of it you'll be able to pick up. So just wanted to add this in. So if this does make it to my channel, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll check you on the next one. I'm also going to include a bunch of pictures and stuff that I've taken out here too. I'm sure a lot of guys will get a kick out of some of that stuff. So there you go. We'll see you on the next one.